The lover, the wrong time. They say love always finds a way. But what happens when it finds you at the wrong time? Not when you are ready. Not when the world is on your side. But when the timing, the distance, or life itself whispers, not yet. This is the story of the lover, the wrong time, a love that feels right in the heart but wrong in the calendar of life. It is not the lack of passion that keeps them apart, but the cruel rhythm of circumstance, like careers that demand distance, dreams that do not yet align, or wounds that need healing before love can take root. In this video, I will explore the bittersweet truth about timing in love, why it matters, how it shapes us, and what it means when two hearts meet before their time. Love does not always arrive when we are ready. Sometimes, it enters like sunlight through a window you never meant to open. You meet someone who sees you, truly sees you, and suddenly, your soul recognizes something it has been missing. But reality is not always kind. Maybe you live in different cities, different countries, or even different worlds. Perhaps one of you is still healing from a past that left scars too deep to rush into something new. Maybe your paths are destined to cross, but not yet to stay. It is in that fragile space between wanting and waiting that the deepest form of longing lives. We often romanticize the idea of perfect timing. We tell ourselves that when everything aligns, when the careers stabilize, when the pain fades, when the distance closes, then love will finally flourish. But the truth is, timing in love is rarely perfect. Sometimes the universe brings two people together not to build a life, but to teach a lesson, to awaken something, to heal something, or to remind us of what love could feel like when it is real. And so, we meet the right person at the wrong time. It feels tragic, but it is also profoundly human. Because life is not measured in how long love lasts, but it is measured in how deeply it changes us. Love demands readiness, emotional, mental, and spiritual. You can care for someone and still not be prepared to sustain that connection. Perhaps you are still discovering who you are, or you are still chasing a dream that must come before devotion. Love does not erase those needs, but it exposes them. That is why so many powerful relationships crumble under the weight of unresolved timing. True love is not just about feeling, but it is about capacity. The capacity to nurture, to commit, to grow alongside another person. And sometimes, one heart reaches that point before the other. When that happens, love becomes both a gift and a test. Can you love without possession? Can you release without resentment? Distance often becomes the cruel metaphor for this kind of love. The miles between two people mirror the emotional gaps, things unsaid, futures uncertain. You call, you text, you dream of one day. But one day is a fragile promise. And yet, distance has its own poetry. It allows love to grow in silence, to mature in reflection. Sometimes, time apart transforms both souls, so that when they meet again, they finally recognize each other not as dreamers, but as equals. But not every story circles back. Some loves remain suspended in memory, a chapter never finished but never forgotten. They become the reason we grow, the mirror of what we once needed to become who we are now. Letting go of a love that feels right but arrives wrong is one of life's quiet tragedies. It is not anger that hurts most, but it is acceptance. The realization that love can be real, but not sustainable. Letting go does not mean love was meaningless. It means you honor what it gave you the courage to feel again, the reminder that connection still exists, the insight that love is never wasted. Because even unfulfilled love leaves traces of beauty. It teaches you compassion, patience, humility, It shapes you into someone capable of deeper love later. And sometimes, letting go is not the end of the story. It is the preparation for a better one. Some people find their way back to each other, older, wiser, freer. The wrong time becomes the right time years later, when the world finally allows what the heart always wanted. But if that happens or not, is not the point. What matters is that you lived through it fully, honestly, bravely. Love is not always meant to last forever. Sometimes, it is meant to awaken forever within you. And if you carry that love, even silently, you carry proof that your heart was open once, and that it can open again. Take care and fill your heart with love.